Hello, good evening students. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. This is Suraj Gopi welcoming all to this very interesting session of the MSQ series for all our mechanical and civil students. So very good evening. I hope everyone is good, fine. Good evening, good evening. Please do let me know whether my audio and video all good, all perfect. Because आज के session में we will be concentrating on the MSQ questions and that too from engineering mechanics and the PERT CPM. Very important for the civil students also. ठीक है, क्योंकि majority of the time what happens is students are lacking behind with the mechanics topic. तो mechanics के questions करना बहुत important है and you can get majority questions from this topic. Okay. So this session is helpful for both mechanical and civil students because both the subjects I've selected in such a way that दोनों के लिए फायदा करेगा. एक ही सेशन में both students will be getting benefited, right? So good evening, good evening. I hope so all good. Please write in the comment section. Are you having any problem or difficulty with audio and video? We'll be happy to rectify that. Or else we can start off this session very beautiful, that is your MSQ series. तो अभी तक हमने बहुत सारे subjects cover कर लिए. We have completed almost majority of the subjects. If I talk about civil or if I talk about mechanical, right? So it's almost we can say on the last or second last subject will be going on. And after this MSQ series, there's a lot many series lined up. So I want you guys to be stay connected with this channel because then only you'll be able to have lot many practice sessions. अगर आपका preparation हो चुका है, then there's a we can say one-stop solution to your EC and GATE preparation is this channel for mechanical and civil. Okay, fine. Yes, yes. Good evening. Very good evening. Okay. So, as you know that MSQ plays a very vital role for GATE examination. अगर last year से बात करूँ, if I compare 2022 and 2023, the weightage of the MSQ has increased. It is on the higher side. Right, so definitely you need to practice. Or MSQ is slightly tricky portion. The reason being, if you're not marking all the correct answer, you won't be getting the correct. Then only you'll be getting the marks, right? अगर आप वो नहीं करते हैं तो won't be having. Even if you are marking, let's say there are two options correct, and you only marking one option, so you won't be giving you 50% marks for that. Okay, fine. Right, so I hope so everyone has connected with me on my Telegram channel, and also please you can do have a direct one-to-one interaction with my mail ID, that is suraj.s9@byjus.com, and deal with all the subject that is being seen on the screen. ठीक है, चलिए. As you know that today Richa ma'am will be coming up live at 7:30 after my session. You'll be having Richa ma'am. You can connect with her. A live interactive workshop, very important for all the GATE 2024 aspirants. That's the steps to trump in GATE 2024. Okay, fine. Chaliye. And along with that, 20th of August, you will be having the National Scholarship Test. अगर आपने अभी तक रजिस्टर नहीं किया है कर लीजिए. समय है बट इतना भी समय नहीं है. लास्ट में जाके you will be forgetting. So you can just register yourself after this session. The link is there in the description box. Okay, fine. चलिए guys, ready? All set. Can we begin the practice, the MSQ series for engineering mechanics and PERT CPM? And definitely these are not previous year questions, mark my words. These are all new set of questions for your practice. So on your screen, the first question is from the mechanics. The forces of three forces, THRE. Three forces of magnitude 180 kilonewton, 160 kilonewton and 100 kilonewton are acting in a vertical plane as shown in the figure below. Okay, one second, let me see where is the figure. Okay, that figure is being missing out. Okay, let me draw that diagram for you guys. Okay, so there are three forces, something like this. This is 180. Okay, yes, everyone, please do let me know all good, all perfect with audio and video. Let me check. From my end, it's all good. Good evening, good evening. Give a minute because I'll be, yeah. So the diagram is something like this. Let me draw the diagram. Okay. So we are having 180 kilonewton, making an angle of, we can say alpha with the horizontal. Okay. And we are having the vertical plane, right? And we are having 100 kilonewton and your 160 kilonewton. Okay, the diagram is something like this, and this make an angle of 30 degree, and this is alpha. ओके चलिए, हाँ बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं। नहीं, लैमिस से तभी कर सकते हैं अगर बॉडी इक्विलिब्रियम में। इसमें दे आर सेइंग दैट रिजल्टेंट आपके पास आ रहा है, अगर बॉडी में रिजल्टेंट आ रहा है दैट मीन द बॉडी इज नॉट इन इक्विलिब्रियम, राइट। गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग। हाँ, अगर बॉडी में रिजल्टेंट फोर्स, इफ आई से नेट फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन दिस बॉडी इज 10 न्यूटन, 10 न्यूटन अगर फोर्स नेट है तो मतलब बॉडी 10 न्यूटन के डायरेक्शन में विल बी मूविंग, है ना। फाइन, सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू ट्राई टू एनालाइज। लैमिस इसमें नहीं लगेगा, द रीजन बीइंग द बॉडी इज नॉट इन इक्विलिब्रियम, ठीक है। मनीष देखो, डेफिनेटली नोटिफिकेशन तो आया है तो आएगा जरूर, ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ हिस्ट्री में कि वो नोटिफिकेशन रिलीज करने के बाद एग्जाम कंडक्ट ना करें, है ना। तो अगर नोटिफिकेशन दिया है डेफिनेटली दिल बी कंडक्टेड, माइट बी दे विल बी हैविंग सम इंटरनल जो कुछ होगा उनके बीच में, सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट, राइट। रादर देन कंसंट्रेटिंग ऑन, अगर मान लीजिए अगर बोल देते हैं 4 दिन बाद एग्जाम है, राइट, सो विल द प्रिपरेशन विल बी चेंजिंग, नो, राइट। और इफ दे आर सेइंग द एग्जाम विल बी कंडक्टेड आफ्टर 20 days, so you should be ready for the examination. Even they are saying that they'll be conducted tomorrow or after 20 days, आपका जो प्रिपरेशन है should be perfect, है ना। फाइन, और else what happens, अगर आप ये सोच रहे कि सर जब तक वो नहीं आएगा एग्जाम डेट, I won't be starting my preparation, it's not like this, okay. So try to have this, try to concentrate on that. Now they're saying that the three forces of the particle are acting in the vertical plane as shown in the figure below. What is the resultant in the vertical direction, the resultant in the and what is the angle alpha? बोल रहा है for the resultant to be in vertical direction, अगर बॉडी का जो number of forces है the resultant vertical direction, can you tell me what is the net force acting in the horizontal direction? The question is for the resultant to be in the vertical direction, ठीक है, अगर ये बोल रहा है कि vertical direction में resultant है, what will the net force acting in the horizontal plane? Can we say the net horizontal force should be equal to 0? Yes, क्योंकि if they are saying that the resultant is in the vertical direction, उसका simple मतलब ये है the total force acting in the horizontal direction will be equal to 0. Try कीजिए और बताइए. Resolve the force and tell me the answer. Can we say this is, and they're asking the value of alpha. So we can say 180 cos alpha plus 100 cos alpha plus 160 cos 30 plus alpha, ठीक है, इक्वल टू 0, है ना। फाइन, यहां से बस सॉल्व कीजिए, अल्फा की वैल्यू निकालिए, सो विल बी हैविंग दिस टू बी 280, वन सेकेंड, दिस इज माइनस एंड दिस इज माइनस, है ना। फाइन, सो दिस विल बी 80 cos alpha, this will be 80 cos alpha, 80 cos alpha is equal to 160 cos 30 plus alpha. Okay, fine. So here we are getting cos alpha is equal to 2 times cos of 30 plus alpha. Solve it and tell me what's the value of alpha you're getting. Solve कीजिए और बताइए अल्फा की नियरेस्ट वैल्यू दैट विल बी गेटिंग. यूज कैलकुलेटर बिकॉज यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर गेट एग्जामिनेशन, इसरो के लिए नहीं कर रहे हैं, है ना. सो यू कैन सॉल्व एंड टेल मी द फाइनल करेक्ट आंसर क्विकली. use direct you can directly place the values equations, आपको पता होगा how to solve by in the calculators. You can write this equation cos x is equal to 2 cos 30 plus x. Solve for x, you bring the value of alpha to be near about to 36.204, 36.204 degree, and let's see are we having any option matching with this 36.20. बिल्कुल सर, option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct, option B is not correct. The next question is they're saying the value of the resultant force is, resultant force मतलब vertical direction में ही है. The resultant force is basically the net force acting in the vertical direction. यही होगा क्योंकि there's clearly mentioned that the resultant is in the vertical direction. So you can calculate the total force acting in the vertical direction. That's it. So we can say this is equal to 180 sin alpha plus 160 sin 30 plus alpha plus 100 sin alpha, 100 sin alpha, ठीक है, right. Alpha value you know, 30 you know, calculate and tell me what's the value quickly. So it will be 280 sin alpha plus 160 sin 30 plus alpha. Alpha value you know, place it and tell me what's the correct answer. चलिए, we are having sine of 66.204 into 160 plus 280 into sine of 36.204. So the answer we're getting 311.78 kilonewton is the resultant force. So option D is the correct answer. So the final answer is A and D. A and D is the final correct answer. Okay. Option A and D is the final correct answer. Done? Yes, everyone. Clear hai? Any doubt? Let me check. All clear. एक बार check कर लेते हैं. One second. Yeah. Yes. है ना? चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's proceed for the next question. Question number 2 on the screen. Let's proceed for question number 2 on the screen. चलिए question number 2 is a particle moves along the curve defined by y. So they have given the trajectory. आपको trajectory दे रखा y is equal to x cube minus 3x plus 150 with initial velocity is equal to 3 I cap minus 14 j cap. If vx is constant, if the velocity along the x direction is constant, select the correct statement at x equal to 5. जल्दी बताइए quickly what will be the correct answer to this. MSQ है, ठीक है, MSQ को प्रॉब्लम है, सो मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस विल डेफिनेटली विल बी करेक्ट. ठीक है, चलिए देखो, दे आर गिविंग दैट y इज इक्वल टू x क्यूब माइनस 3x प्लस 150x एंड इनिशियल वेलोसिटी, सो v नॉट इज इनिशियल वेलोसिटी, so initial velocity is equal to 3 I cap minus 14 j cap. And they're saying that the velocity in the vx direction is constant. Velocity in the vx direction is constant. ये constant है, right? So can we say that is equal to 3 meter per second? क्योंकि इसका initial velocity x direction में कितना 3. अगर आप vector format में देंगे it is 3 I क्या मतलब 3 meter per second in the x axis. So vx is constant. So vx is equal to 3 meter per second, है ना? Right? अच्छा मेरे निकालना है vy. How we can calculate vy? They are given the value of trajectory. Sir, y is equal to x cube minus 3x plus 150. So differentiate this both the equation. Dy by dt is equal to 3x square dx by dt minus 3 dx by dt. What is dx by dt? Sir, dy by dt तो होगा the velocity in the y direction and dx by dt will be the velocity in the x direction, है ना? Fine. So place it over here. We can say velocity in the y direction is equal to 3x square into vx minus 3 into vx. ठीक है? Fine. They are saying you have to calculate at 5 meter. So 5 meter पे निकालना है. जल्दी से बताइए क्या होगा आंसर. Yes. So vy at 5 meter at y is equal, at x equal to 5 meter. At x equal to 5 meter, vy is equal to 3x square into vx minus 3vx. vx की वैल्यू हमने अभी निकाला, दैट इज इक्वल टू 3 मीटर पर सेकेंड. सो 3 into 5 square into 3 minus 3 into 3. What's the value? Yes. Quickly, what's the value you're getting? Anyone who has calculated? They are asking you to calculate at x equal to 5. X equal to 5, what will the velocity? Chali. So we're having 25 into 9 minus 9. So 216 meter per second. Are we getting this? Quickly. 216, option A is definitely correct. Option C is not correct. है ना? And they're saying what's the acceleration of y direction? ठीक है, काम करते हैं. Sir, Vy is equal to 3Vx x square minus 3Vx, है ना? Vx is already constant, हमें पता है, ये हमने अभी देखा भी था. Vx is constant, so differentiate this again. So dVy by dt is equal to 3Vx 2x dx by dt. This is 0, है ना? Minus 0. So this is 3 into Vx square into 2x, that is equal to 6x Vx square. So 6 into 5 into 3 square. So this is 30 into 9, that is 270, है ना? 6 into 9 into 5, 270 meter per second square. meter per second square. So 270 is the nearest value that we are getting. Please do check, are we having any other value present over to this? Okay. Okay. Yes, everyone, are we getting this? 270, because this will be AY, the acceleration in the Y direction. Yes. This is V square हो गया तो ये हो जाएगा 339 9 into 6. Yes, I think 270 is the correct answer, है ना? Yes, अगर आप डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे, x को डिफरेंशिएशन है 6x into dx by dt, right? dx by dt is v, so 6v square, 6x v square, so 6 into 5 is 270. I think they have skipped out one, ये option D यहाँ पर उन्होंने गलत लिखा है, that is 270 meter per second square. Okay, so option D is correct, A and D. वो लास्ट में ना AY नहीं लिखा था उन्होंने. Okay, 270 meter per second square is the final correct answer that you are getting in this particular problem. Right, simple question था, we have to differentiate and proceed forward. Right, इसमें बस एक चीज ध्यान रखना है, you have to go for the vector format. So Vx is equal to constant और velocity in the x direction constant, the acceleration in the x direction will be 0. ठीक है, इसलिए मैंने जब डिफरेंशिएट करा था Vx with respect to t, I'm not taking that, I'm taking that as a constant. तो 3Vx कॉमन ले लिया, 2x into dx by dt, that is equal to v square. So 3 into 2 6x v square. So we are getting 270 as a correct answer. ठीक है, चलिए next question. Interesting question from the eye center approach. A roller of radius 5 centimeter rolls freely between two plates as shown. The instantaneous axis rotation is located at 4 centimeter above the plate. 4 centimeter from the upper plate, 6 centimeter from the upper plate, 6 centimeter from the lower plate, and 4 centimeter from the lower plate. First of all, tell me if there is a roller to roller rolling without slip, right? So tell me at the point of contact, if you're having variable velocity, the eye center will be located at the center or near to the higher velocity or near to the lower velocity. Yes, अगर मान लीजिए एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं, लेट्स सपोज आई एम हैविंग एन एग्जांपल दैट देयर इज अ रोलर, ठीक है, इस तरफ वेलोसिटी v है और इस तरफ भी वेलोसिटी v है, देन वेयर विल बी द आई सेंटर? सर आई सेंटर उस केस में सेंटर पॉइंट पे होगा, है ना? द इंस्टेंट सेंटर, द बॉडी विल बी ट्राइंग टू रोटेट अबाउट दिस सेंटर. बट अगर मान लीजिए हमारे पास इस कंडीशन में, आई गॉट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम, द प्रॉब्लम इज 12 सेंटीमीटर पर सेकंड इन दिस डायरेक्शन, 12 centimeter per second in this direction and your 8 centimeter per second in this direction. तो कहीं ना कहीं इसका जो आई सेंटर होगा डायमीटर में तो होगा, बट इट विल बी अवे फ्रॉम द अपर प्लेट बिकॉज इट इज हैविंग अ लार्जर वेलोसिटी, बिकॉज v इज इक्वल टू व्हाट, r इनटू ओमेगा. यही होता है. व्हाट इज r? इट इज अ डिस्टेंस ऑफ दैट पॉइंट अबाउट द आई सेंटर. ओमेगा दोनों का सेम होगा, दिस इज अ रिजिड बॉडी, सो लेट अस सपोज दिस इज द आई सेंटर एट डिस्टेंस x फ्रॉम द बेस एंड दिस हाइट विल बी हाउ मच? It will be 5 centimeter है, तो 10 हो जाएगा, 10 minus x. Okay, because this is a complete single body, I can, this is point A, this is point B. So what is velocity at point A is equal to AI into omega, AI into omega. What's the velocity at point B is equal to BI into omega, right? AI कितना है? That is equal to 10 minus x into omega. This is equal to x into omega. So दोनों का रेशियो ले लेते हैं, ओमेगा की कैंसिल आउट, वी कैन गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ x. va is equal to 12, vb is equal to 8, that is equal to 10 minus x by x. So solving it, we'll be getting this to be 3, this is 2. So 3x is equal to 20 minus 2x. So we're getting x is equal to how much? 4 centimeter. So from the lower plate, it will be having a distance of 4 centimeter. Lower plate से 4 centimeter को option D is correct. Higher plate से कितना होगा? If this is 4 centimeter from here, right, eye center, so it will be having 6 centimeter from the top plate. So the value for this is B and D is the correct answer. B and D is the final correct answer. Okay, clear? Simple question. अगर ये 12 एंड नीचे भी 12 होता देन आई सेंटर विल बी एक्जैक्टली एट द सेंटर. आर ओमेगा दोनों के लिए रेडियस सेम होता, ओमेगा भी सेम होता, तभी वेलोसिटी सेम है. बट बिकॉज द अपर प्लेट इज हैविंग अ लार्जर वेलोसिटी, दैट इज रीजन यहाँ पे आपका वेलोसिटी ज्यादा है. मतलब आई सेंटर, अगर ये आपका सेंटर पॉइंट है, इट विल बी लोकेटेड बिलो द सेंटर पोजिशन, है ना? सिंपल अप्रोच है. आई सेंटर मेथड से यू कैन सॉल्व लॉट मेनी कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रॉब्लम वेरी इजिली. दैट्स द बेस्ट पार्ट, राइट? क्लियर है? कैन वी प्रोसीड? चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन द स्क्रीन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 फ्रॉम द ट्रसेस. A load of 300 kilonewton is acting on two members trusses A, B and C. What is the reaction at point A? At joint B, can Lami's theorem will be applied? The force in the member AB, is it in compression or in tension? Quickly, आपको यहां पे पूछा है, देखो सिंपल, कैन यू टेल मी ऑप्शन बी इज करेक्ट और इनकरेक्ट? वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ट्रस, ट्रसेस का मतलब यही है द बॉडी इन स्टैटिक इक्विलिब्रियम. इफ अ बॉडी इन स्टैटिक इक्विलिब्रियम वी कैन इजीली अप्लाई द लैमिस थ्योरम, है ना, क्योंकि पॉइंट बी पे वी आर हैविंग ओनली 3 फोर्सेस एक्टिंग. At point B, 3 forces acting, so we can simply say we can apply the Lami's theorem. So option B is correct, है ना? Option B is correct, right? So let us suppose this is FAB, FAB, this is FAB, this is FBC, this is FBC, right? FBC, right? And this is FAC and this is FAC. Okay, so they are asking you first of all what is the reaction at joint A? बताइए A joint पे reaction कितना होगा? What will the reaction at joint A? So we can take moment about point C because the entire system is in equilibrium. We can take moment about point C and make it equal to 0. Okay, so we'll be having this is RA, right? This is RC. Okay, so RA into 3H is equal to 300 into 2H. तो यहाँ से RA will be equal to how much? This is H, this is 100, 200 kilonewton. 200 kilonewton. Option A is correct, है ना? Yes, are we having option A as the correct answer? Yes, quickly. Reaction at point A, but एक चीज है, देखो दोनों तरफ क्या है? We are having what? We are having the hinge point, और hinge point में कितने reactions होते हैं? We do have 2 reactions by RA. This is vertical, this is RC vertical, this is RA horizontal, this is RC horizontal, right? कहीं ना कहीं हमें यहाँ पे जो निकाला है that is the RV this one, ठीक है? अब RV आपका 200 है, so definitely RA will be having some magnitude because at both the point we're having the hinge point, so definitely we can say RAH and RCH will be equal. तो कुछ ना कुछ magnitude होगा, it won't be equal to 0, equal and opposite, है ना? अगर ये आपका clear है तो we can simply apply that at point A will be having the reaction more than that of 200 kilonewton, है ना? तो यहां से हम सीधा बोलते हैं भाई ऑप्शन ए तो हो ही नहीं सकता. ऑप्शन ए तभी पॉसिबल है इफ सी इज हैविंग अ रोलर सपोर्ट. सी या ए में से कोई भी एक पॉइंट अगर आपका रोलर सपोर्ट है, देन वी कैन श्योरली से ए इज करेक्ट, राइट? ओके, चलो अब बोल रहा है व्हाट इज द फोर्स इन द मेंबर ए बी. यू कैन टेक दिस पॉइंट, यू कैन टेक द फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम एट जॉइंट बी. FBD at joint B, free body diagram at joint B, है ना? joint B पे देखते हैं. joint B पे हमारे पास one force is acting 300 downward. Okay, FAB acting in this direction and FBC is acting in this direction. Okay, there are some angles being given. देखो अगर ये H है, ये H है, this is 45 degree, है ना? Fine, this is H, this is 2H, this is we can say tan inverse 1 by 2, tan inverse 1 by 2, है ना? Fine, ये एंगल तो ये एंगल यहाँ पे मैच करेगा. So this is, let us suppose theta and this is 45, this is 45, this is theta. So tan theta is equal to 1 by 2. So theta is equal to how much? Tan inverse 1 by 2 is, tan inverse 0.5 is 26.56, 26.565, ठीक है, राइट? ये हो गया. बस अभी हमें रिजॉल्व करना है और आंसर को निकालना है. आप चाहिए तो यू कैन अप्लाई द लैमिस थ्योरम आल्सो, राइट? और इफ यू वांट यू कैन कैलकुलेट इंडिविजुअली आल्सो. वी कैन से FBC cos 26.56 is equal to FAB cos 45, ठीक है ना? And we can say FBC sin 26.56 is equal to we can say 300, we can say minus of 300 and minus of FAB sin 45. Okay, taking the ratio, FBC will be cancelled out, so we'll be having tan 26.56 is equal to we can say 300 plus FAB by root 2 डिवाइड बाय एफ ए बी बाय रूट टू विद अ नेगेटिव साइन, ठीक है, विद अ नेगेटिव साइन, वो माइनस कॉमन ले लेंगे इसलिए मैंने यहाँ पर पॉजिटिव ले लिया. सो व्हाट इज tan थीटा, दैट इज इक्वल टू 1/2, दिस इज 1/2 इज इक्वल टू 300 रूट टू प्लस एफ ए बी बाय एफ ए बी, ठीक है, विद अ नेगेटिव साइन. तो सॉल्विंग दिस विल बी हैविंग माइनस एफ ए बी is equal to 600 root 2 plus 2 FAB. So we are getting a compressive in nature. FAB is equal to minus 300, that is minus 200 root 2 kilonewton. Minus 200 root 2 kilonewton. So we are having minus. So option C is the correct answer. D is not correct. B and C is the correct answer. B and C is the final correct answer. Okay. Clear hai? B and C is the final correct answer. Option B and C. Done? Clear? चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Question number 5. Okay. A particle moves along a parabolic path in xy plane. If one of the point has a position vector of 4i cap plus 6j cap, what is the position vector at any point? बताइए. आपको यहाँ पे पार्टिकल का नेचर बता रखा है, मतलब पार्टिकल जो ट्रैजेक्टरी है, दे हैव गिवन एज अ पैराबोलिक पाथ. सो लेट अस सपोज y is equal to x square c. Okay, y is equal to x square c. Okay, right? Okay, या फिर ले लेते y square is equal to, क्योंकि यहाँ पे y square दिख रहा है, तो y square is equal to x into c, right? And they are saying that this particular trajectory में ये point located है, that means 4,6 is the, it will be satisfying this equation. तो यहाँ पे place करते हैं and get the value of c. So we'll be having 16 by or not 16. We'll be having this to be y square, that is 36 divided by 4, that is equal to c. So c is equal to 9. Okay. So we are getting this equation as y square is equal to 9x. Y square is equal to 9x. So we can write it as like this. Your position vector will be equal to so y is equal to 3 root x. Okay, so we can say the position vector is equal to xi cap plus yj cap, यही होगा. और you can say xi cap plus y की जगह we can write 3 root xj cap. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. अच्छा, y स्क्वायर के टर्म्स में लिख देते हैं. r कैप इज इक्वल टू x की जगह we can write y square by 9, y square by 9 I cap plus y j cap. So these are the two equations of the position vector that we are seeing. So y square by 9 plus y square by 9 plus y. Option C is also correct. So A and C is the correct answer. A and C is the final correct answer. Done? Okay. A and C is the final correct answer. Very good, very good. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Next question on the screen, question number 6. Okay, now the next 5 question will be taking from the PERT and CPM. बहुत easy questions हैं. Gate level की problem है, MSQ problem. For a particular project, 8 activities have been performed. Their relationship with other activities and expected durations are being given. You have to tell me which one is the critical path and what is the expected completion time. Okay, ये आपके पास सामने है. Draw the network diagram, identify the critical path and tell me what is the expected completion time. A simple question from PERT and CPM. Quickly. So A is independent. We can say the 0 to 2. This is A. B आपका यहाँ पर है. C B है. D B है. Okay. So we are having B. Then we are having C. Then we are having C. And we are having D. Okay. और उसके बाद E है B के बाद, C और E मिला ना, E B के बाद, right? Then D F के बाद F और G. C E के बाद है G. So D के बाद we are having F. Okay. And F और G से we are getting H. Are we getting this network diagram? Please do check everyone. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. ठीक है. ड्यूरेशन लिखते हैं. A is equal to 4, B is equal to 5, C is equal to 6, D is equal to 5, E is equal to 3, F is equal to 9, G equal to 7 and H is equal to 3. ठीक है, तो जल्दी से बताइए व्हाट इज द क्रिटिकल पाथ. वी हैव ड्रॉन द नेटवर्क डायग्राम. क्रिटिकल पाथ बताइए भाई, सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है, इसमें ज्यादा डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए. चलिए 0 0 plus 4 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12. ठीक है, this is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, this is 19, 19 plus 3 is 22. So we are getting the critical path as A, B, E, G, H. So critical path that we are getting is A, B, E, G and H, and the total duration of completion is 22 days. 22 days. So A, B, E, G, H and 22, A, B, E, G, H and 22, B and D is the correct answer. B and D is the final correct answer. ठीक है, B and D is the final correct answer. Clear है everyone? चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 की ओर. The flow net of the activities of project is given in the following figure. The duration of activities are indicated on the arrow. You have tell me which of the statement is correct. बोल रहा है कि प्रोजेक्ट ड्यूरेशन और क्रिटिकल पाथ. ये लीजिए आपके सामने डायग्राम है. टेल मी व्हाट इज द प्रोजेक्ट ड्यूरेशन एंड व्हाट इज द क्रिटिकल पाथ. क्विकली, what is the project duration and what is the critical path. स्टार्ट करते हैं हम यहाँ से फर्स्ट नोड से. 0 plus 6 is 6, 0 plus 8 is 8, 6 plus 9 is 15, 8 plus 9 is 17 है ना. This is 8 plus 10 is 18, तो 18 हम लोग हाईएस्ट वाला लेंगे. You're having 15 plus 14 that will be 29, 17 plus 14 that will be equal to we can say 31 है ना. 31 होगा. Yes, right. So here 18 plus 13 is 131, 31 है ना. 31. अच्छा, 31 plus 15 and 31 plus 12. 31 plus 15 आपका हाईएस्ट होगा. So we are having 46. Okay, so the critical path that we are getting over here is this one. This one is a critical path. Please do check, are we having this 18, 31 and this one. So we are having 1, 3, 6, 8, 9 as the critical path with a duration of 46 days. अगर आपको डेज में देगा तो 46 डेज में लिख देंगे, वीक्स में लिखा वीक्स में लिख देंगे. सो वी आर हैविंग 46. ऑप्शन ए इज करेक्ट. 13689, 13689 बी इज करेक्ट. सो ए एंड बी इज द फाइनल करेक्ट आंसर. ए एंड बी इज द फाइनल करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, यस एवरीवन, राइट. चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 ऑन द स्क्रीन. If optimistic time, most likely time and pessimistic time for activity A and B are given, तो यहाँ पे दो different activities है. Let us write the data over here. Activity A के लिए the optimistic time, the most likely time and the pessimistic time they have given over here. Optimistic कितना है? This is 5, this is 6 and this is 7. Okay, and for activity B, they have given the optimistic time, the most likely time and pessimistic time equal to how much? 8, 8.5 and 9. 8, 8.5 and 9. So they are asking that the standard deviation A का कम है, B का ज़्यादा है, expected time for B is more than that of A. Probability of completing the project is 97.2. Then the schedule of completion time is less than that of B. Okay. So 3 different options हैं, एक एक करके डिस्कस करते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस कैलकुलेट द एक्सपेक्टेड टाइम है ना. सो वी कैन से TE इज इक्वल टू TO प्लस 4 टाइम्स ऑफ TM प्लस TP डिवाइडेड बाय 6. एंड ओवर हियर वी आर हैविंग एक्सपेक्टेड टाइम ऑफ कंप्लीशन इज TO प्लस 4 टाइम्स ऑफ TM प्लस TP डिवाइडेड बाय 6. चलिए प्लेस करिए वैल्यू को. 5 प्लस 24 प्लस 7 बाय 6. So we are getting how much? 24 plus 5 plus 7 divided by 6, that is equal to 6, है ना, 6 units. If I talk about here, we are having 8 plus 4 into 8.5 plus 9 divided by 6, that is 8.5 units. ठीक है, तो definitely we can say the expected time of completion for for A is less than that of the expected time of completion for B. तो A का कम है, B का ज्यादा है, B is greater than that of A, B is correct, option B is correct. ठीक है, स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन निकालते हैं. स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन ऑफ A विल बी इक्वल टू TP minus TO divided by 6. TP is 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5 divided by 6 is 1 by 3, है ना, 2 by 6 is 1 by 3. Standard deviation of activity B is 9 minus 8 by 6, that is 1 by 6. तो यहाँ पे दिख रहा है स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन ऑफ A is more than that of standard deviation of B. A का ज्यादा है, B का कम है, A का ज्यादा है, ऑप्शन A is incorrect. Okay. Third option says that if the probability of completion is this much, then the scheduled completion for A is less than that of B. आपको TS की वैल्यू निकालनी है. So we know that when your probability of Z 97.17% कब होता है? When you are having this value 97.17 and 97.12, near about when Z is equal to कितना? 2. Standard normal variate, है ना, Z equal to 2 पे we are getting approximately 97%. So now we can say we know that Z is equal to scheduled time minus the expected time divided by the standard deviation, है ना. So we can go for first of all activity A के लिए. If I talk about activity A के लिए, then over here we'll be writing for activity B. ठीक है, activity B also. Activity A के लिए we can say 2 is equal to TS. We need to calculate TE value कितना निकला था? T is equal to 6 divided by sigma A कितना था? Sigma A is 1 by 3. Right. So over here we getting TS is equal to कितना? 2 by 3 plus 6, that is equal to 18 plus 2, 20 by 3, that is 6.67. ठीक है, right? Okay. Let us talk about this one. 2 is equal to TS minus TE value कितना है? 8.5 divided by this is 1 by 6. So this is 1 by 3 is equal to TS minus 8.5. So TS is equal to कितना? Your 8.5 plus 1 by 3. 8.5 plus 1 by 3. Somewhere around 8.833. क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा है? क्वेश्चन में दे हैव आस्क्ड दैट द प्रोबेबिलिटी अगर 97.12% है, द शेड्यूल्ड कंप्लीशन टाइम फॉर ए इज लेस और ए इज मोर. किसका ज्यादा है? वी आर हैविंग द शेड्यूल्ड कंप्लीट टाइम इज मोर फॉर बी. बी का ज्यादा है, सो बी इज हैविंग अ हायर वैल्यू. ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट. ठीक है, सो बी एंड सी, बी एंड सी इज द फाइनल करेक्ट आंसर. बी एंड सी इज द फाइनल करेक्ट आंसर. यस, ओके, B and C is the final correct answer. Done? Understood? Simple question. PERT analysis is simple question. This is a question from the PERT analysis. Okay. चलिए next question on the screen. Question number 9. Consider the following statement regarding the time cost model. Which of the following statement are correct? To find out the average cost corresponding to the optimum duration, time cost model is prepared. Direct cost associated with an activity increase with the increase in the duration. Crash time is maximum when in which activity can be completed. Crash time cannot be minimized even with the application of infinite resources. Which of the statement is correct? Quickly. Which of the statement is correct? A, B, C or D? Read the statement carefully and tell me. To find out the average cost corresponding to the optimum duration, time cost model is prepared. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. एवरेज कॉस्ट की बात नहीं, हम मिनिमम कॉस्ट के लिए हम लोग यूज करते हैं. वी आर नॉट यूजिंग फॉर एवरेज कॉस्ट, वी आर यूजिंग द टाइम कॉस्ट मॉडल और क्रैशिंग मॉडल फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग द मिनिमम कॉस्ट. तो ए इज इनकरेक्ट. डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट एसोसिएटेड विद एन एक्टिविटी इंक्रीज विद द इंक्रीज इन ड्यूरेशन, बिल्कुल गलत. अगर मैं ड्यूरेशन को क्रैश करूं, देन ओनली द डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट इज इंक्रीजिंग. व्हाट इज डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट? इट इज एसोसिएटेड विद योर वी कैन से द लेबर, है ना. जैसे मान लीजिए initial resources, let us suppose initially you are completing an activity in 10 days, you are requiring some x amount of resources. You are completing the same activity in 6 days, you require more number of resources. So कहीं ना कहीं if you are decreasing the duration, the direct cost is going to increase. ठीक है, so direct cost associated with an activity increase with increased duration, बिल्कुल गलत, opposite उसने बोला है. Crash time is maximum time in which the activity can be completed. Yes, crash time is maximum time in which the activity can be completed. क्या ऐसा होता है? Is the crash time the maximum? No. Normal time is the maximum time. If you try to visualize, normal time is the maximum time जिसमें आपको, अगर मान लीजिए एक्टिविटी A है, we'll be taking one numerical on the same. Let's suppose the normal time is 10 days. ठीक है, हम 10 days में खत्म कर रहे हैं. Crash time is, let's suppose I'm completing 6 days. तो crash time क्या होता है? This is a minimum time to complete an activity. Crash time is not the maximum time. भाई C is also incorrect. ठीक है, तो हमारे पास एक MCQ क्वेश्चन आ गया MSQ में. चलो अच्छी बात है. Crash time cannot be minimized even though with the application of infinite resources. बिल्कुल सही. हम crash time, मान लीजिए if it is being defined for an activity, even if you are altering the value of resources, you won't be able to change the value of crash, because if I say the crash cost, the normal cost is 1000 rupees and the crash cost is, let's suppose 2000 rupees, then what's the crash cost slope? है ना? Crash cost slope will be delta C by delta T, that is equal to 1000 by 4, 1000 by 4, that is 250. ठीक है, तो पर डे कॉस्ट विल बी 250. ये बोल रहा है क्रैश टाइम कैन नॉट बी मिनिमाइज इवन विद द एप्लीकेशन ऑफ द इनफाइनाइट रिसोर्सेस. क्या हम क्रैश टाइम को और कम कर सकते हैं? इवन इफ आई से the last is 6 days, even if you are increasing the number of resources, it won't be decreased by 6 days. So it is definitely a correct. So option D is a correct answer. Okay, fine. Is this clear? यहाँ पे अगर minimum होता then this would have been correct. इसमें यहाँ पे decrease होता then it would have been correct. Okay, then your final answer is option D. Last question बहुत easy है, interesting है, from the concept of crashing. Okay, they are saying that consider the network shown in the diagram below. The overhead cost means the indirect cost. Overhead cost means indirect cost. बोला है इनमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट? The optimum project duration, optimum project cost, optimum project duration, and optimum project cost. So they are asking you a simple question: what is the value of optimum cost and optimum project duration? So they have given you the network diagram. First of all, identify what is the critical path. ठीक है, critical path identify करते हैं. This is 0. This is normal time. This is crash time. So 0, 4. 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, 4 plus 7 is 11. So we are having the critical path is this one. This is the critical path, everyone, है ना? ये आपका critical path है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपको normal time से हम लोग निकालते हैं ना. So 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 4, 13, 4 plus 7, 11. So definitely we have to take the highest part. So we are having 1, 2, 2, 3 and 3, 4 as a critical path. So 1, 2, 2, 3 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3 and 3, 4 is the critical path. These are the critical path. ठीक है, critical path, right? चलिए पहले slope निकालते हैं. What is the cost time slope? We can calculate the value of cost slope. What is cost slope? Cost slope is equal to your crash cost minus the normal cost divided by the normal time minus the crash time, है ना? तो crash cost कितना? 12,000 minus 4,000. 12,000 minus 4,000 divided by 2, that is 4,000. ठीक है, 7,500 minus 3,000 divided by 3, 5 minus 2 is 3, so it is 1,500. Okay, 6,000 minus 3,600 divided by 2, that is 1,200. And here we are having 10,000 by 5,000, that 5,000 by 2 is 2,500. Okay, fine. Yes, yes or no? Right. So now we are having out of 4 activities we have identified the critical activities. So किसको crash करेंगे? Will be crashing that critical activities having the minimum cost time slope. तो यहाँ पे 2, 3 is having the minimum value. ठीक है, तो हम उसको crash करेंगे. Let us crash by 1 day. We are having a feasibility of 3 days, but will be crashing by 1 day. अगर मैं इसको 2, 3 को, if I try to crash 2, 3 by 1 day, so what will happen? This will be 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Still it is a critical path. We can crash for 1 more day. 2 days से crash करते हैं. So 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. And this is also 11. So now we are having 2 critical paths. So what we can do, let us crash your activity, right? Before that, let us calculate the total cost. Total cost without crashing. without crashing, what will the total cost? That is that your direct cost plus indirect cost, है ना? What's the direct cost? Summation of all this normal cost, or the summation of all this normal cost, that is equal to 4 plus 3, 4,000 plus 3,000 plus 3,600 plus 5,000, ये आपके पास आया 15,600, 15,600, ठीक है? So we are having 15,600 plus indirect cost is 2,000 per week, 2,000 per week, so this is 2,000 into duration is 13, है ना? पहले 13 वाला लेंगे without crashing. So what's the value we are having? Plus 2,000 into 13, that is 41,600, ठीक है? This is without crashing. ये without crashing हो रहा है. अब हम crash करेंगे activity 2-3 by 1 day or 2 days. Crashing 2-3 by 2 days. अगर मैं 2 days से crash करता हूं, that means from 5 I'm going to 3. So what is the total cost? ठीक है, तो आपका जो total cost होगा, total cost will be equal to direct cost plus indirect cost. What is direct cost? Direct cost is 15,600 plus we are crashing by 2 days, so 2 into 1,500. Okay, 2 into 1,500 plus we are completing this activity in 11 days now. 11 days में खत्म कर रहे हैं इसको. So 11 into 2,000. 11 into 2,000. Okay. So solve it. We'll be getting this value very easily. 15600 plus 3,000 plus 22,000. It is coming out to 40,600. We are getting 40,600. This is after crashing. We are completing the project by 11 days. हम प्रोजेक्ट को 11 डेज में खत्म कर रहे हैं एंड वी आर हैविंग द टोटल कॉस्ट 40,000. इनिशियली वी आर गेटिंग 41,000, ठीक है? और यहाँ पे आपका आंसर मैच भी कर रहा है, राइट? फॉर करस्पॉन्डिंग ऑफ 11 डेज आपका जो कॉस्ट है दैट इज ऑप्शन डी. तो सी एंड डी इज अ करेक्ट आंसर, ठीक है? वी कैन क्रॉस चेक ऑल्सो. लेट अस सपोज इफ यू क्रैश बियॉन्ड दिस. अब इसके बाद क्रैश करने के लिए क्या प्रॉब्लम है हमारे पास? अब हमारे पास यहाँ पे देयर आर मल्टीपल एक्टिविटी, मल्टीपल क्रिटिकल पाथ. 1 2 3 4. आपका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो चुका है, ठीक है? क्वेश्चन इज बिंग डन, क्वेश्चन इज बिंग डन. बस आपको थोड़ा समझाने के लिए आई एम टेकिंग दिस कंसेप्ट वन मोर टाइम. 1 2 2 2 2 3 3 2 4 एंड 2 2 4, ठीक है? 1 2 कितना है? 4. 2 3 अभी हमारा ये हो चुका है 3 और वी आर हैविंग 2 4 is 7 and 3 4 is 4. So 0 4 7 11. This is 4 plus 7 11. So we are having multiple critical paths. अब हमारे पास क्रिटिकल पाथ दोनों हो गए, सारे एक्टिविटीज क्रिटिकल एक्टिविटीज हैं, राइट? और दो पाथवे. फर्स्ट पाथवे इज वी कैन गो विद 1 2 3 4. This is one pathway. Second pathway is 1 2 and 4. Okay, now all the activities are critical activities. Now we can select activity 2 4 क्योंकि इसका सबसे least है अब. So let us crash activity 2 4 by 1 day. 2 4 by 1 day, right? If you crash 2 4 by 1 day, is my project gonna decrease to 10? क्या 10 हो जाएगा? चेक करते हैं. अगर मैं 2 4 को 1 कर दूं और 2 4 को अगर मैं 6 कर दूं, so this is 4 plus 6 10. बट अभी में मेरे पास एक और क्रिटिकल पाथ है. So among this 1 2 2 3 and 3 4, 1 2 2 3 3 4 में 3 को हम लोग सिलेक्ट करेंगे, है ना? 1500. हम 2 3 को सिलेक्ट करेंगे. दिस क्रैश बाय 1 डे. अब हम लोग बोल सकते हैं माय प्रोजेक्ट ड्यूरेशन हैज बीन चेंज फ्रॉम 11 days to 10 days बाय कलेक्टिवली क्रैशिंग 2 4 and 2 3 by 1 day each. 2 4 का क्रैश कॉस्ट कितना है? 2 4 is 1200 एंड 2 3 का कितना है? 2 3 is 1500, ठीक है? सो इन टोटल इट विल बी कॉस्टिंग मी 2700 पर डे टू डिक्रीज फ्रॉम 11 to 10 days. क्या ऐसा कोई पॉसिबिलिटी है दैट इज एनी एक्टिविटी विच इज कॉमन टू बोथ द पाथवे? यस सर, वी आर हैविंग एक्टिविटी 1, मतलब 1 2. अगर मैं 1 2 को क्रैश करूं बाय 1 डे, दैट इज ऑल्सो फीजिबल. आई कैन चेंज फ्रॉम 11 to 10. सो 1 2 का कितना? 4000. इसको क्रैश करने के लिए मुझे 4000 रुपीज देना पड़ेगा. आई वोंट बी सिलेक्टिंग दिस वन. इसको क्रैश नहीं करेंगे. So if you try to crash this 2 4 and 2 3 collectively by 1 day each, I have to pay 2700. अब अगर आप यहाँ देखेंगे indirect cost कितना? Indirect cost is 2000 rupees per day, है ना? Fine. 2000 रुपीज पर डे यहाँ पे इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट है, पर वीक, सॉरी ये पर वीक सब कैलकुलेशन चल रहा है ना, ये सब आपका पर वीक चल रहा है, ठीक है। 1 वीक हम लोग डेज में ले रहे हैं, बट हालांकि वीक है, एक ही बात है। 1 वीक, 1 वीक, 1 वीक, ओके, 1 वीक, ये सब वीक्स में है। लेट मी करेक्ट इट सो दैट यू आर नॉट हैविंग एनी डाउट। बाद में आप बोलेंगे सर यहाँ पे डेज है, वहां पे वीक्स है, ठीक है। हाँ, अब चलो एक बात बताइए, इफ यू आर डिक्रीजिंग बाय 1 वीक यू आर सेविंग 2000 रुपीज। अगर आप 11 डेज से ना करके 10 डेज में खत्म करते हैं, पर डे कॉस्ट इज, और पर वीक कॉस्ट इज 2000, यू आर सेविंग, यू आर बेसिकली सेविंग 2000 रुपीज इज बीइंग सेव्ड। And in order to crash from 11 to 10 days, you have to pay addition of 2700. You have to pay, right? So can we say what's the net saving? कोई saving नहीं, आपको additional 700 rupees you have to pay. So the total cost will be increased by 700 rupees. तो वो हमारा optimal नहीं है. So हमारा final optimal is this one. This is the minimum total cost. Minimum total cost, and the optimal duration is 11 डेज, ठीक है, 11 डेज। तो यहाँ पे हमारा दोनों आंसर हमारा मैच कर गया, सी एंड डी इज द फाइनल करेक्ट आंसर। ए और बी तो हो ही नहीं सकता, 77 तो बिल्कुल नहीं हो सकता, ठीक है। एक बारी को 17 बोलते हैं या कुछ और बोलते हैं तो वी कुड हैव सीन, 77 तो कहीं किसी एंगल से पॉसिबल नहीं है। Okay, so these are the top 10 questions MSQ problems from mechanics and PERT and CPM that we have discussed in detail. Please do practice these 10 questions because this is very important. Along with that, ISRO का practice session चल रहा है. Richa ma'am and Dheeraj sir have planned a very beautiful series for you guys during weekends where they will be conducting sessions on engineering mathematics and general aptitude, which is already being started this Saturday onwards. और definitely from 18th of August, both civil and mechanical bilingual language में we are starting ESC prelims 2021 to 2023 के questions, and Saturday और Sunday तो हमारा fix है, Sunday का funda and super Saturday, every Saturday or every Sunday we're having this, right? So please do connect with me on the Telegram channel so that you are not having any doubt or difficulty. कोई problem होता है you can do connect with me directly, one-to-one interaction over there. Okay, so thank you guys, bye bye, take care, stay safe, and I hope you all enjoyed this session. Please do write your feedback if you liked and if you want these kind of sessions, because MSQ ज़्यादा मिलते नहीं है क्वेश्चन. The problem is MSQ बहुत students they're not able to practice. So by because of these series only you are able to get free practice sessions on MSQ. Even MCQ already हो चुका था, MSQ हो सकता है आगे जाके NAT problems भी आपको देखने को मिले. Okay, so thank you guys. Stay connected with our BYJU'S exam prep YouTube channel for more such awesome video. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe.